The South Carolina New Play Festival presents free presentations of plays, musicals, and theater for young audiences, with Broadway actors and writers, and a strong commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. In 2022, we brought the newest works from top U.S. playwrights to Greenville, cast high-profile actors and singers from Broadway and Los Angeles alongside local talent, in an unprecedented collaboration amongst Greenville's theatrical venues, with presentations at Center Stage, Gunter Theater, Warehouse Theater, Greenville Theater, South Carolina Children's Theater, and Genevieve's. Admission is free, and in 2022, audience members came from 2 countries, 8 states, and 26 cities in South Carolina. Over 3 days, we have presented 4 readings, a cabaret, a panel, and 2 classes. All of the readings were sold out. The cabaret was sold out, and we got great audience response to all of them. We did a musical, we did a children's show, we did an edgy contemporary show, and we did Kate Hamill, the most produced playwright in America.
I think the opportunities it gave our local talent to interact with Broadway talent and national talent was a great boost for our local people. The free tickets meant anybody could come, anybody who's thought about the theater can come and enjoy this. And for Greenville to have this many theaters this close, it's just a natural fit.
We know that arts bring money to cities. It is just true because arts bring people to cities, and those people want to stay places. They want to eat out at places. They want to go have cocktails. They want to have a full experience. And so we know that by bringing a festival like this, where you have renowned writers, where you have artists at the top of their fields, that you're going to get even more people here.
You know, when you're a writer, you don't really know what your play is until you have it in front of people and, you know, have wonderful actors and director just like going through the process, and then you're sharing it with somebody. To me, a play isn't, you know, words on the page, it's the experience you have in the audience. So just to have this opportunity to have 100 plus people, people that I might not normally see a play that I wrote, have that experience was really exciting and gratifying because I'm learning what they're excited about. I think that's the great thing about theater, is that it's such a community experience. So anytime a community gathers around a theatrical experience, it is about, you're sharing space with those audience members, you're sharing space with your neighbors, and you're sharing space with artists that aren't necessarily a part of your community. And so I think that's just like that's one of the sort of beautiful things about theater as an art form, is that it is kind of building community even when it's short term. And then the conversations that happen around the play sort of end up bubbling up in the community, hopefully today and for the next few days. People are like, I saw this play. And I think that's really exciting.
How cool is it to be a part of a play development process? Everything that we need as playwrights during the staged reading process is in the audience. So when you come to a staged reading, you get to be part of that play's development. That play will change based off whether you laughed, or you cried, or you fell asleep. The playwright is going to change so much of what they're doing based on your reaction. So you kind of get to be part of the show, literally, as it moves forward.
I didn't know how it was going to go because the last time I did a stage reading of a show, there were a lot of adults. But a lot of children came, and they were very enthused.
The most exciting part about watching the show, I think, was watching the kids in the audience react to the show. I think they loved it more than the adults.
You know, there's all kinds of new things happening. The world is getting crazier and crazier, and it's the one thing that, you know, people just look forward to, and it's exciting. And yeah, I think it's terrific. I think this festival is great. They should do this for all time.
This was particularly interesting for me because this was my older sister's favorite story growing up. And to see it come to life was just really fun and amazing and nostalgic.
I had a theater colleague contact me and say that this festival was going on and that she was actually really excited about this musical. And so I knew I had to get tickets, and I invited my family.
We just saw the mixed up files and we loved it. We came out of here singing the songs. They're so catchy. I heard that it was a book and I haven't heard anything from it, but I would say that from just watching it, I got a good feel of it. So it was really nice to see that kind of come to life, and just knowing that Greenville is having like local talent do stuff.
I want to welcome to the stage Jared Spector and Kelly Barrett.
Okay, hi guys. First of all, how exciting that you're all here. We are really honored and so honored to be here with West, and proud of this amazing new thing that you guys are doing.
This is the most incredible city that you're living in.
Dig it.
This whole festival, one of the lines from that musical has been echoing in my head. It's a line that Miss Basil E. Frankweiler sings, and it says, "Art is healing and it's appealing when you're caught up in the colors and the feeling." And I think that line sort of encapsulates everything we've been doing in the festival. You're caught up in the art heals you, the art is beautiful and moving, and it just gives me immense satisfaction to be able to bring this kind of work to the city.
It's a very rewarding opportunity to improve and increase arts projects in Greenville. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Write a check.
That's the last condition. So with your permission, we can make a deal today. I'll take it. It's a pleasure doing business with you.